Hello everyone, it's Kay here again, and as happy as I am to be here, I hope you aren't getting sick of seeing me. I have today received my swap that I've done with Amanda Charlesworth, better known as Scrimping Mommy, better known as Stamping Up Representative and Demonstrator, Mum, dog owner, di-da. Very multifaceted is our Amanda. However, with all of that going on, Amanda still felt that she'd like to do a little something extra, so she invited me to do a swap with her, which I very gladly did. Amanda and I have known each other now for quite a while, and she is just a complete and utter nutter, really, you know. Lovely, lovely lady. I've never met anybody with as much drive and humour. She is just amazing. She really, really is. And if you like a giggle, to anybody, and I'm sure there are very, very few of you out there that don't know Amanda, do go along. I'll leave a link to her channel below this video and say hello. Her channel is primarily Stamping Up these days, but periodically she just does break out and does a little bit of extra stuff just to keep us all interested, and it's always very, very well done. Until Amanda became a Stamping Up representative, she would not have claimed herself to be a paper crafter, but by golly, she's turned that around entirely. So as I say, if you don't know Amanda, do go over to her channel, check her out, say hello, and I think you'll have a giggle, and I think you'll quite enjoy what you find there. So without further ado, I'm going to open up my parcel and we will see what Amanda has sent me. I did open up the top. I haven't been inside. As you can see, Amanda, I haven't cheated at all. I've even steered clear of Amanda's channel because she advised me not to. One was simply too lazy to make an envelope. Honesty is best. Absolutely, my darling, I'm with you all the way. Oh, look at this beautiful packaging. Oh my gosh. Usual scenario. I think what I'm going to have to do... Oh my gosh. Oh, Amanda. Oh my. Okay, hold on one moment. I'm getting a bit carried away here. I've just seen what Amanda's put. Oh my word. Oh! I'm going to do this first because it's in my hand, and I'll look at the inexpensive envelope in a moment. Amanda has wanted to do a journal for the longest time, and has actually used what in the day, and I'm talking about maybe 3-4 years ago, was the best paper line available from a shabby chic vintage sort of outlook. And she's only gone and sent me her very first journal, which is incredible. Amanda, I thought you would have kept this. Oh my word. And it is lovely. Look at this. She's done the leaflet stitch to put the signatures in, of which there are 3. There is a video on Amanda's channel where she does a step-by-step walkthrough, seam binding and eyelets for the closure, this beautiful Madame Perrault paper that's been inked, and you know, all these bits on the front have been cut out from the paper line. I ought to turn it that way, and then decoupaged onto the front cover, which I believe is chipboard. It's very, very firm. And then you open up like so, very carefully, because there is quite a bit of lace in here, it seems. Oh dear. Now, have you done that on purpose? Okay, we're there. I just didn't want to damage anything. Oh, Amanda, this is just lovely. Look, this is all the Madame Perrault paper. I'm sorry about that shadow coming through again. It's just the leg of the tripod, which I really can't do a whole lot about. And then there are lots of little saving places like this with little bits and pieces in them. Just glorious, so lovely. And you know, these things, they may look very straightforward when you have them in your hands, but until you've actually put your head into the space required to make them, it's also a lot of planning, a lot of making elements yourself or purchasing elements. I know on this Amanda has done everything as far as she possibly could herself. She's used bits of lace and the seam binding to finish things off. The pages feel really, really sturdy. I don't know why she sent it to me, really. But another little tag here with the little holder. It's been stapled in. The edges of the tag have all been inked all the way through. She's used her ink to finish off pages. Another big pocket here with some bits and pieces in just to keep you interested. It looks like an envelope that she's cut to size and then added some machine stitching to, because Amanda's very, very good with her machine. And then a little paper clip here to keep everything in place. A little bit of seam binding up here, and I know why it's there, but you don't unless you've watched Amanda's video, so I'm just leaving that as an added attraction. And then she's decoupaged bits and pieces out of the paper. A lovely doily here that just decorates the pocket, which is not insignificant, and another little area here with a little sticky tag underneath it. But how clever is that? It looks like it could all marry up in the same place, but it doesn't. It is a little tuck spot, and over we go. Another tuck spot in the corner. You're trying to tell me I need to use more soap, Amanda? Is that what it's about? Being very facetious, I am sorry. Look at this. This is gorgeous. It's another little tuck spot here, and she sent me a check. I can't quite make out what it's about. Obviously I can't cash it, which is such a shame. And it's one of many she's written this month. 2,308 is the number of the check. So she's a busy girl, but we know that, don't we? Beautiful, Amanda. I can't believe that you've let it go. A lovely butterfly here, look. Then some gorgeous lace trims, and it's also complimentary. Minimal stamping, a little bit of background inking through a doily, which I don't know if the camera's picking up from that distance. You can just about make it out there, look. And then the crown, more tuck spots, some journaling spots. It's delightful, absolutely delightful. She's done her machine work throughout in various places. More tags here for journaling or whatever you might like to use them for. Another little tuck spot here, which is an open pocket. More lace to finish off, and it does add that certain something to the overall look of your journal, to take the extra 5 yards and just add what you can to it. A lovely little pocket corner here in vellum, again stitched with a vellum tag that's got another little layer, and then the craft card stitched across with more of the seam binding. It's gorgeous, Amanda, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why you didn't keep it though, my lovely. I'm very appreciative of the fact that you've sent it to me, but for something as big as this, when it's your very, very first, it's kind of nice to hold on to it, although she knows that I will give it a very good home. More writing spots, more embellishments here. And again, I mean, you wouldn't really want to write over anything like this, but it would be ideal for using a paper clip and tagging things on. More paper doily, another little tag cut here. Some more little pullouts from the corner pocket. It's just lovely. And I absolutely adore this page. When I watched Amanda do the walkthrough that she did on her channel, I loved this. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Funny taste we have, don't we, collectively as crafters? It either grabs you or it doesn't. It's, you know, there's not usually very much in between. We've got a lovely set of wings here on the centre, holding the binding twine in place. More gorgeous ribbon. This is a ribbon style lace that's been punched and it's lovely. More of that lovely paper, a writing spot, more tuck spots, which is all a journal is about, but it's the way you present, it's your ephemera, it's doing things like this where perhaps periodically you think, no, I don't want to add anything to this, the papers speak for itself. It's knowing how you want your particular journal to look at the end of the day. And this is lovely, Amanda. Absolutely lovely. Now, I understand if you issue me with a library ticket and tell me you want it back in 21 days, all right? Because, you know, it's very hard to let go something that has taken a lot of time to put together as well. A lovely little tuck spot here where you can just write and it's very discreet. Nobody needs to see it unless you want them to. Some more little writing texting spots here. Again, more of the twine binding the pages. And this is the final of the signatures. There are 3. I think I said that at the beginning. But it's just a delight, Amanda. Congratulations. You know, I'm delighted to have it in my hot little hands. But I am rather surprised that you decided you could part with it, because I know how much work is involved, and you know, it's not something that you can really just give up lightly. But I know Amanda will go on to make more, because by her own admission she thoroughly enjoyed putting this first one together. So thank you so much. Now I have to do the card, otherwise I should be in trouble. I don't mind that it's not a posh card much, Amanda. I'll let you off this time, all right? Oh, gosh, yes. Do you know, I've never, ever made one of these lovely exploding cards. But look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? This is, if for anyone that doesn't know already, the latest in the Stampin' Up butterfly themed punches and stamps. And whilst it's not really available until January, as a demonstrator, Amanda gets first dibs. And so now I'm going to camp out on her front doorstep until I too can have these glorious butterflies. It's just lovely. It is lovely. The colour just makes everything pop. The butterflies, I think you'll see, are layered, and they just sing and dance on the page. You don't notice the acetate that the butterflies are actually attached to. And when you stand it up like so, you just get this beautifully dimensional affair that will freestand. And then you've just got something beautiful to look at. Amanda's also put a paper ribbon all around the box, as you do, to make everything look complete and finished. She's a girl after my own heart. She does tend to go the distance and make everything finished, even down to the, you know, the reverse aspect of your project. It's not left unattended. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. And then here are some Amanda style tags, which are just beautiful. I know Amanda's done videos to show what she sent me, but I sincerely have not looked at them, so I'm seeing all of this for the very first time. And look, it really is. I love these sentiments. A beautiful little butterfly there, which is quite dimensional. She's curved it, used pop dots just to give it that lovely, lovely look of dimensional, of a dimensional presence. The roses at the bottom have been, I would imagine, done with that lovely Stampin' Up. Can't remember what it's called, stuff. And I've got a Wink of Stella, that's it. But look at the glitter and shine on that, it's glorious. The edges have been inked, everything's been finished superbly. And then in the faux pocket here are some equally gorgeous bits of ephemera for journaling on or whatever you'd like to do. I don't think that one opens, does it? No, I think it's a single layer. No, it's a double layer. And it, oh my word. Now look at that, it's even inked inside. Everything is just so lovely. Thank you, Amanda. And there are several of these glorious tags. Goodness gracious me. So we'll call that one number 1. Live, love and laugh. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that image. I don't know where Amanda's got these beautiful images from. It could be digital papers. I know it's not the Madame Perrault range. And then she just puts some very simple but very elegant flowers with a little bit of diamante in the centre, which I think she's probably sewn in herself. And then on the back is a little tuck spot, or 2 tuck spots actually, with ephemera and a nice paper clip holding it all together, tickets, banners and that kind of thing. I don't want to take it all apart because I've got a long way to go here by the looks of it, so we'll call that one number 2. And then number 3, and I don't know if this is cork or if it's the MDF from Fernley Designs. It could even be a good quality cardboard box, but on this one is the beautiful, beautiful Birdcage, the angel hair, shabby chic on the label with more of the Wink of Stella. Oh, it really is lovely. Look at that. A tiny little acrylic, can't remember what they're called, but it's an embellishment. Trust me, I know these things. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If that name comes to me, I will go back to it, but I don't think it will today. Beautiful, a beautiful array on each of the tags of ribbons and the eyelash trim, crocheted lace trim. It's just sublime. Thank you. Another little tuck spot here. Now if you were advantageous you could put a photograph in there if you wanted to, but I shall leave it as it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Amanda. Goodness me. Tell you what, it's been a week of feeling very, very fortunate between one thing and another this week. It's been wonderful. People are so very, very kind and very, very generous. And, you know, I can only speak for myself, but it is hugely, hugely appreciated by me. So thank you very, very much. I did see this box being made. And this is when Amanda first got her butterfly. And I just adore these new colours. I don't have them, but I have got a wealth of Stampin' Up inks that will do the job. And Amanda made the box, which I will try and take off because it is a snug fit. She says on her video where she does the tutorial, it is, oh gosh, a beautifully snug fit. And then inside it's holding this beautifully dimensional butterfly. It's a double layer again, the purple and the white that's then been inked very subtly just to finish it off and take away any harsh edges. Wink of Stella or glitter in the centre there. These delightful little flowers, which I believe Amanda's made. Plain on the back, but beautifully, beautifully finished. Look at that. And then this kind of ribbed paper at the back that just adds another bit of, oh, do excuse me, another bit of dimension to the overall look. Gorgeous, I love it. Thank you so much, Amanda. I've watched Amanda make these boxes several times now and often wonder whether they look as sturdy as they are, and having got one in my hand, I feel I can vouch for them very much, and I will be turning my hand to make some, because when they are together it's every bit as good, depending on what card you use, clearly, as something you would get in the shop. So well done you, Mrs. Lovely, lovely jubbly. And then the final thing, and I'm going to have to move things around because I don't want to, I don't know if I can, if I widen out, you see, you lose the detail. It's a bit sad really, but I'm going to open up this special little one here. And there is some gorgeous trim on it, the lovely foam flowers, a lovely bit of ribbon. Amanda does some lovely dressing. I used to buy her lace kits when she was in that particular place, and all of them without fail came beautifully dressed like this. I think I'll just try and slide it off, which it's not going to mind at all. There we are, Amanda. I could almost have it as a garter. Look at that, except it's not elastic, so perhaps not. I'd end up with very close veins, wouldn't I? But beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thank you. And there, we'll open this one. It's feeling quite delicate underneath here. Let's have a little look. See? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll try and, oh look, oh my word, Amanda, it's a little stationery book and it's gorgeous. You've got the lovely handmade flowers on the front. It's got a little bit buckled in being thrown around by the post office, but we won't worry. Beautiful papers here, lovely lustered roses in the purple and the pink for you, with some lovely greenery, and it's all finished off beautifully. Oops. And I'm assuming, just bear with me because it's all fallen out now, that I have to remove the belly band very carefully, which I shall do. That's another snug fit. Oh look, and then inside there is this wonderful stationery set. Oh, I say, that is really lovely. Again with the, oh well, these stamps and punches have paid for themselves, Amanda, goodness gracious me. Again using the butterfly stamp and punch with matching envelopes, and it looks like there are 8 cards and 8 envelopes. So if I take one card out, look at that, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And then it's got to be handmade envelope. Oh, look, and Amanda's put the little stamp on it with the bubbelos on it. Perfect. Look at that. Dreaming butterflies, or butterflies in bubbles. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Amanda. Lovely little finishing touch there. I've got a little bit of double-sided tape so that when I've labelled and written my little card, I can then seal it. I love things like this. Thank you so much, Amanda. Well, gosh, and really, I might have won you, mate, but I think between us we've done a nice thing for each other, which is always absolutely blinking wonderful. There's Tilly again. I'll just show you another of the envelopes. I'm sorry, I have to go because I can't restart. Thank you for joining me, and Amanda, love you lots, mate. Thanks a million. Take care. Bye-bye.